Hello, everybody, and welcome to Detroit by Dark. But today we are WRLK Radio in the Cass Corridor, Detroit. I am Mason Mystery Right. You're listening to Mason Mystery Right Theater. Let's do the lore. How did we get here? 2021, everyone's ability to appreciate culture was destroyed. That part of our brain was destroyed. This one was watching ballet. She switches to pro wrestling. Pro wrestling becomes king. Government is abandoned. We all territorialize into 800 territories on Earth of 10 million people surrounded based on a fight organization. An alien attacks Earth every week. We learn that the mental barriers that separate our territories, these mysterious mental barriers, are what keeps us alive, that prevents the entity from destroying Earth at one time. It at least gives us some time. Welcome to Detroit by Dark. I am Mason Mystery Right. We're at the Cosmic Vault. It's 8 p.m. And what the entity does is it chooses a territory to a plane of Earth from the Cosmic Vault. It randomizes. It uses true randomness to choose the vault and absorb it into its ichor. Its ichor. Absorbs it into the ichor. Ich. And now, let's find out what tier has been chosen. Shall we? Now, I have to put you on the spot. If you are in the chat and you want to play the game, you have until the end of the spin to declare if you want to be a hero, a killer, or a special guest. If you do nothing, you'll be a fan in the stands. Here we go. The tier will be the Sahara Desert. Okay. The Sahara Desert is special because it has a 15% chance to be excessively hot. Oh, sorry for the heroes. Nobody has chosen hero, but that's pretty bad. Blistering heat in the Sahara Desert. Okay, that's the way it goes sometimes. And we enter the wormhole. This is where we can talk about our lives, relax. We can actually talk about real life here. We don't have to talk about this shitty game world. We are joined by someone in the chat who goes by Alexander. He's a fan in the stands. You can see him way out there in the stands, waiting for the weekly attack on his territory. Maybe it'll be his territory this week. You never know. Takes 4 hours. Eventually it'll arrive at Earth at exactly midnight, Sunday morning. Like clockwork. It will choose a random location. Alexander, do you know what the 3-body problem is? Oh, and there it chooses this. What does that say? Uzbekistan? I know where that is. And the entity attacks. Yes, it does. It's going to pick a killer and a treasure out of the minds of the populace. What do these people treasure? This person likes. What is that? What is that? That icon makes no sense. It looks like they like a beehive that has a sword sticking out of it. That's what they treasure, you know. I don't judge. What are they afraid of? What do they fear? What is a danger to them, real or imagined? This person certainly does not like flying dragon-like creatures. Must be something that happened to him as a child. Then what happens? Oh, the tendrils come out. The tendrils come out. And humans are sucked into the ichor. Not all humans. Actually, out of a 10 million person territory, only 440 humans are sucked into the ichor. And they're all going to be able-bodied humans. And that would be you if you chose to defend Earth, but guess someone's busy. What do we do now? Oh, we go up. And we go to Earth. We find out where we are attacking. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Anyone from Uzbekistan in the chat? Because this is there's 30 million people in Uzbekistan. And this is actually the last shred of Uzbekistan. The rest of them all the purple has been destroyed. So this little section, this 10 million people in Uzbekistan, is called Central Uzbekistan Fighting, CUBF. Central Uzbekistan Fighting is what's being attacked. The horror. The horror. What killer? The killer that was sucked out of the brains of the people of this territory goes back to, I don't know what century, this 8th century. The killer for this Central Uzbekistan Fighting's killer is Mongol raiders. Oh my God, what's going on? Have I lost the narrative? Have I lost the narrative? I don't see anything on my screen. Okay, let me keep going. I am streaming. Let me do a real quick check. Health check. Looks like we're good. Okay. Mongol raiders, an East Asian ethnic group residing in Mongolia and China, known for their nomadic heritage and historical significance as the founders of the largest contiguous land empire in history. The largest contiguous land empire in history. Established by Genghis Khan, they span vast territories from Eastern Europe to the Pacific Ocean. Nomadic tradition, traditionally pastoral nomads raising livestock, migrating across the steppes. They were famous for their military prowess and of course, their cultural impact on the world. Mamma jammas. Do you know what I'm talking about in America today? Looks like we're here. I'm seeing something on my screen. I think it's just a delay. What's the treasure? What's the treasure, you guys? Here's the treasure. Central Uzbekistan Fighting's treasure is their main export. It's cotton. Find a stepped cotton field in the mountains here. Cotton is a soft, fluffy staple fiber that grows around the seeds of the cotton plant. You know, cotton, isn't that your mom's first name? Okay, now where are we? It's, here it is, Uzbekistan. We've seen an angle of this before, I think. You know, you're never going to see a large panorama of a city in this area without a mosque. There's always a mosque. And there it is. So the brave people of Uzbekistan are facing Mongol raiders in blistering heat on the desert terrain. And they have a 5% chance to survive. And we roll, and they don't survive. So the entire area is effed. Is effed. If you ask me, it is. It's just effed. The first thing it's going to do, though, is it's going to tear a cotton field, maybe 2 2 or 3 square miles of cotton field. No, more than that. Maybe 5 square miles from Earth. I'm high. I'm trying to go fast. Tears it out. And then I'm trying to pay attention to the chat too. You guys are talking amongst yourselves, I know. Sucks all life into the ichor. Plant, animal, all the humans, not just the able-bodied ones, all of them, even the babies. My God. Then, and this is why, how can you let this happen? The entire territory is corrupted forever. No more Uzbekistan. The last bit of Uzbekistan is gone. And this heartless, soulless entity, who knows if it even has a brain? It may have a Mongoloid brain. Flies away. Yes, it does. Enters the worm's hole. Goes home. Goes home. Goes home. Goes home. It's going to put the cotton fields back home in on the mountains here. Just like the Uzbekistan peasants did. It's going to burrow it into the treasure, into the vault. What do you think about that? What do you think about it? You don't even think about it, from what I can tell. But I want to say one thing, and I say it every week. Thank you for watching Detroit by Dark. And I'll see you next week.